The University of Maryland, Baltimore County, here outside Washington, has about 130 Saudi students enrolled in intensive English classes to prepare them for their university studies. At their end-of-semester celebration, they listened to some short speeches, took part in a trivia knowledge contest, and generally had a good time.
I would like to thank King Abdullah for giving us this opportunity to study abroad. It's a big thing. It's supposed to, or I'm hoping, or it should, open opportunity for so many students, and also like businesses, science, and like in every field back home. We will not be just, isolated with our, teaching techniques. We will have ideas from other countries.
Students signed a large card wishing the king a rapid recovery and good health. There was even a typical American cake with icing and an edible picture of the king on top.
This is people wishing the King Abdullah speedy recovery after his illness. So hopefully he will get back and lead the country again as he did before.
My message is about my king, King Abdullah, and I want to say we are happy that our king get well, and we really appreciate that what he did for our country.
Sarah Gardengi is in charge of the foreign students who come to this branch of the University of Maryland to learn English before they start their university studies.
Saudi students come to UMBC so that they can learn English with the goal that they're going to go to the university. So for many of them, this is the first time away from home. It is a new environment, new culture, as well as a really a learning moment for them as they transition from being a young student into somebody who's going to be prepared for university. And at the English Language Institute, they come to us with high expectations that they're going to learn English quickly, and then they get here and they understand that they need to really work on their reading and their writing and grammar skills.
Among the 130 Saudi students learning English here are a dozen who are deaf. They face special challenges, but with the help of interpreters who translate into and from American Sign Language, they are able to participate in regular classes.
Yes, it's a very good opportunity because in Saudi Arabia, the deaf education is not as sophisticated as here in America. And a lot of times when programs are taking a hearing perspective, they're not really understanding the full needs of the deaf. And so in the deaf community, it's very important to have deaf input to set up the systems of education, which is more of what we have here. And it would really be nice to have interpreters and deaf people come to America from Saudi Arabia to learn and see what's going on in America so we can also develop that in our country. And I really hope that's what happens.
Depending on the level of their English, the Saudis and other foreign students can spend anything from one semester to a whole school year taking intensive English lessons. Today was a happy occasion marking the end of the fall semester of intensive English courses. For the Saudi students, it was also an occasion to wish King Abdullah a full and speedy recovery. Burton Bolag, KSA2, Washington.